You are rubbish at everything. There's no point in you agreeing to do things when they ask you to do them because you're not going to be able to do them. You haven't got the confidence, you're not very good, you don't specialise in anything, and you'll probably fail. So just say no. And as for going to that party, what's the point? You're going to stand in a corner, no one's going to speak to you because they don't think you've got anything to say, and you're a bit common and a bit boring. So stay at home. That's what I'd do.
But you're a performer. You've stood up on... You've stood up on stages in front of crowds.
Well, here's the thing. I have that inner voice about everything. Everything I'm asked to do, my instant reaction in my own head is, you won't be able to do it. You won't be able to do it. And this whole fear envelops me. Now, as I've got older, what I'm doing is I have that saying at this side, and then this side, someone going, doesn't matter, just do it anyway. And if you fail, you fail, but you've tried.
Yeah.
So I do have to physically push myself to get out and do things, you know. I mean, even every down here, you know, I'm so nervous before we come on because inside I'm thinking, I don't know what I'm doing, I don't know what we're talking about, even though we've had meetings, and I think I'm rubbish. And
even though you've been doing it for such a long time, so successfully, and I mean, you know how much people really respond to you and love you, but and that doesn't kind of accumulate over a matter of time and make you think, well, do you know what? Actually, I'm still here, and I must be pretty good.
No, not really. But I think it's because I've always been in the business all my life, from the age of 2 with my family performing. So I've never done that thing of I'm going to study for that and I'm going to pass exams for that and then I'll be good at that. It's just all kind of happened along the way. So I don't feel I'm trained or good in anything.
Where do you think it comes from, then?
I don't know.
It's not because a lot of people will go, oh well, you know, I know you didn't, but a lot of people will say, well, I had a dad, and you know, nothing I ever did was right, or I had a teacher.
I feel I always have to apologise for any success I have. I feel I always have to go, sorry.
Well, do you know? I mean, a lot of people share that feeling with you, but I mean, Vicky, just being obviously younger, is this not the most critical age that we have ever lived in, do you not think? Because those voices are coming from inside you, but what you also have is all the voices coming from the outside. And I mean, you, I think, have reacted to this more even than the other three. I mean, we did your recording, or you did your recording as well, so let's hear that.
Oh, my God. What are you doing here? Oh, you don't fit in. You're not as good as everyone else. Look at them. They're so glamorous. Everyone's so funny. Everyone's so clever. And they're just looking at you, thinking, who are you? And what are you doing here? Everyone is going to realise you don't fit in. Just make it easier for yourself and go now. Because you're going to fail. You're going to fail, and then everyone's going to laugh.
It's the same sort of...
It's the same sort of thing. Oh, bless you.
I feel...
You're gorgeous.
I feel really stupid here in that back, and like, it was really horrible to have to do.
I hated doing it.
It's horrible, isn't it? Because I try so hard, and I'm sure we'll all do as women, to put on this persona, this like brave face that you're strong and that you're hard, and all these things that people say about you don't affect you, but they totally do. And I struggle every day with trying to believe what I say, but deep down that is how I feel. And I am sort of, I feel like sometimes I'm fighting a losing battle with all of the sort of negativity on social media, etc.
Well, that's why I came off it, Vicky. I did come off it, didn't I? 2 years ago I came off it because
you always said it was the
I
best
thought,
thing
you know
ever
what,
did.
I've got my own inner self telling me all of this thing. I don't know a load of people.
It's part of their business. At your age, it's part of your business. And I don't think that if you're going to continue in this kind of world, you can afford just to step back from it, because it's, sadly, you got to take the good with the bad. I mean, I feel for you that you have to.
But it's like, I feel so pleased that I didn't have my formative years in the social media age, because that's where I kind of got my confidence. So there would be people talking about me, but they were doing it behind my back, or they were writing on a pub loo wall or whatever. And social media has given a voice to those people.
That's why I came off it.
I mean, Vicky, is it...
I lived without it before.
Vicky, is it the physical for you? Because people find it so easy to comment about the physical, don't they?
Yeah.
Or is it kind of deeper than that?
It's just a complete amalgamation. Like, people like tearing strips off you because of the way you look is never nice, especially not for a woman. But I get everything from like people saying like I don't deserve to be where I am because of the past I've had, like sort of people criticising like where I've came from, the success I've got now.
OK, so can I just start? You don't know these people, do you?
Oh, God, no.
Why do you care what they think?
And that is what I tell myself every day. I say, why do you care? And I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be a role model for young girls and tell them, like, oh, allow people to affect how you feel about yourself. I want to be strong and I want to be positive.
You are strong.
But it is demoralising and it is constant.
I mean, last week, I mean, there was, or people have seen, there was pictures of you on a beach, you know, people had kind of snapped and you'd had a lunch and relaxed, etc. And, you know, we've got these pictures, but, you know, we're not going to show them again just to sort of say, right, here they are again. But I thought you gave a brilliant response to that. And it was a really, and I wasn't even with you, I was reading it in the paper like anyone else. I thought you gave a fabulous response to it. And it was just, you know, this is me, I am a normal person. You know, you see that one kind of image, you know, in the media, but actually, warts and all, we're all the same, aren't we?
Yeah, and that is what, like, that's what I want to be. I want to say it's all right to be normal. It's all right to have a day off. It's all right to sometimes get a picture taken from an angle that wasn't the best. It's all right to not be perfect. And when I write these statuses on Instagram and when I say these things in interviews, I believe it and I want to believe it. It just takes inside, it takes deep down a little bit longer to catch up.
And the thing is, if you know, if I or anybody, if we have a picture that we don't like of ourselves, we're not going to put it in an album or put it out there. But of course, yours get printed because of who you are.
If you've enjoyed that, then why not click here for more? And don't forget to subscribe by clicking here so that you never miss out on the best Loose Women moments.